Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Death!
On second thought, a 90-second intro is a little long. Before I start the show, I have an announcement to make. Actually, I have 147 announcements to make. So for brevity's sake, I'll make them all at once. All of your grandparents say hello. Thanks for coming to my show. It's called Death at Solocom. It was the first time I've named a show, so lay off. At any given point in this show, I'll be performing stand-up, singing, or storytelling. If I'm not singing, it's stand-up. If it's not funny, it's storytelling. A lot of people ask me, what's the worst part about being deaf? I always say, the travel. But that's not true. The actual worst part about being deaf is not having a dick. Travel is a close second. Anybody vote for Trump? Sounds about right. I don't like Trump. I'll tell you why. He'll say three things that are completely insane, but then he'll say one thing I completely agree with. He'll get on stage and be like, Obama's a terrorist. Vaccines give babies autism. There were 13 trillion people at my inauguration, and Lena Dunham needs to take it down a notch. You like that one? I'd like to revise one of my previous jokes now. The actual worst part about being deaf is sudden infant death syndrome. Someone's got to do it. So it's Sid's not having a dick and travel. Going to engage the audience in crowd work right now. You. What is your name?
Michael.
Michael. Michael, where are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia. What part?
Harrisonburg.
Sounds good. You. What is your name? Stav. Cool name. Where are you from?
Maryland.
Really? What part?
Owings Mills.
It's beautiful there. Do a lot of work there. A lot of people from Owings Mills hang themselves early in life. This guy's leaning back in his chair like he just had a stroke. You. What's your name? You. Jamal. Jamal, what do you do? How's that going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You get up a lot in the city? Yeah. What's your favorite part about doing stand-up comedy?
The laughs.
The laughs. Yeah. Something tells me you suck at stand-up comedy. Doing that. How long have you been at it?
9 years.
Bullseye. You. Yeah, you. I don't like you. Something about you tells me those glasses aren't real glasses. They're real.
Yeah.
Nearsighted, farsighted.
Farsighted.
Farsighted. What does that mean again? Again, I'm confused.
When you can't see what's close.
What's close?
Yeah.
So then why the fuck is it called farsighted? Why do people do things like that? Am I right?
That's true.
Names matter. Have you ever seen that ABC Disney show Wife Swap? It's not a wife swap unless you fuck each other's wives. Names matter. Anything cool happening online right now? Tagging me. Great. Well, feel free to finish up. Don't worry about me. I'm just doing something I've been working on for months. There's been a lot of talk about transgender people in the news lately. I'd like to offer my opinion on that now. I believe you can be born in the wrong body. I was listening to this interview with a transgender woman getting interviewed by a man. was on her side. And the interviewer said, "How far along are you in your transition?" And she was like, "Well, right now it's a day-by-day journey where I learn and I grow day by day. I take one step forward, 1 foot in front of the other. Day by day, I grow." And the interviewer was like, "Great. Great. So where would you say you are specifically in the timeline of your transition, specifically in the timeline?" And she was like, "Well, right now it's a journey. It's like, lady, just tell the dude what you did with your dick." That's all he's asking. That dude's been a chick for 2 weeks, and already her stories suck. This question's for the guys out there. Do you guys eat your girlfriend's pussies when they're on their period?
Oh my God.
I do. I didn't know that was something you could not do. I do it all the time. It's true, I go down, when I come back up, it looks like I killed a deer.
Jesus.
I think about it. Do you guys remember that song, "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel? That song fucking sucks. I don't think that song would do very well in today's triggered society, considering it's a pop song melodically rhyming the tragedies of the world. What do you think, sir? Would you enjoy a 2017 version of "We Didn't Start the Fire"? You would. You'd get in your car, put on the radio, and you'd hear, Sandy Hook, Deflate Gate, children raped at Penn State, and you'd sing. The song sucks is what I'm saying. It's a shitty song. He never says how he feels about anything that happened. Isn't that what a song is? One of the lines in that song is, "JFK, blown away. What else do I have to say?" You didn't say anything. Picture Billy Joel in 1989 hanging out with a buddy. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna write a song." His buddy's like, "Hey, Billy, let me give you the room. I know as an artist you need your space to think about how you feel and create art from tragedy." Billy Joel's like, "Nah, just pass me that almanac. It rhymes with AIDS epidemic. Let's write a song." I think this is going pretty well so far. I feel like my set hasn't been that relatable so far. Gonna relate to you now. Have you ever been on a date with a girl and it's going well, and at the end of the date she leans in and whispers in your ear, "Let's go back to my place," and at that moment you remember you don't have a cock? Me neither. I made it up. Thanks, brother. been doing a lot of fun things in my life recently for about the last year. I'd like to tell you why. No, what's funny about that? We'll wait. I was on the subway about a year ago. A woman approached me. She was about 35 years old. She said, "Thank you." Now, usually when people thank me, I assume they've had a grandparent die, someone who was in pain, someone who was old. But her child had just died. I was confused. I said, "Why would you thank me for that?" And she said, "Because without death, life would have no meaning." Her child had SIDS. That's a callback to a joke I said previously. Truth in Comedy. Has anybody read Truth in Comedy before? That is the legacy of a man named Del Close, who is a very world-renowned heroin addict. Also, a man who taught improv and co-wrote a pamphlet once. I'm not saying that to insult improv. I love improv. If you want to come see my improv group, Jurassic Bark, we have an indie show in a sushi restaurant on 58th Street next Thursday. If you stay the whole time, half-price sake bombs. I never would have done things like this if it wasn't for that woman. I realized in that moment that even I spend so much time separating life from death. And the truth is, they don't exist without each other. They need each other. A sunset means nothing if you knew you'd see them forever. So I made a decision. I was going to sign up for classes. Last night, baking class. I made a souffle. It was delicious. Next month, I'm signing up for salsa dancing. It'll be great. I really had a choice in my life. There was the way I was living and the way I wanted to live. It was like almost two rivers in front of me every day that I wake up for to decide how I want to be. The way I was, the way it could be. That was the transition to the song. What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. I guess can't live like that. We all must pay a price. To be safe, we lose our chance of ever knowing what's around the riverbed. Lying just around the riverbed. I look once more just beyond the riverbed, beyond the shore where the gulls fly free. Don't know what for, but I dream the daylight's end just around the riverbed. For me, coming for me. It's the Vanessa Williams version. Right behind this waterfall, can I ignore the sound of distant drumming? For a handsome, sturdy husband who builds handsome, sturdy walls and never dreamed that something might be coming just around the riverbed, lying just around the riverbed. I look once more just beyond the riverbed, beyond the shore, somewhere past the sea. Don't know what for. Why do all my dreams extend just around the riverbed? Just around the riverbed. Should I choose the smoothest course, steady as the beating drum? Should I marry Coco? Is all my dreaming at an end? Or do you still
around the river.